Hi, welcome back. So in Year 9 this week, we've just started a topic on careers and personal finance. So in the topic, we're going to look at anything from loans and borrowing and credit cards and mortgages and all sorts of different things. Today we looked at value. What does value mean? And what we're trying to establish is that value doesn't always mean cheap. Just because something's cheap doesn't mean it's good value. And we tried to define value as something that meets our needs for a good price. And it's about meeting these needs. We learned about not getting scammed. So when you go into a supermarket and it has 2 for 1, if you're not going to use both of them, that's not good value. We get sucked in by these big promotions and sometimes forget that's not what we came in for. We'll do a lesson next week on budgeting where we'll do a shopping exercise and they have to buy food for a week. And we'll conclude again the idea that maybe planning your meals in advance is a great idea, but I'll talk more about that next week. We used mobile phones as an example this week. So we compared different tariffs for different mobile phones. And a lot of us are paying for calls that we don't use. We're paying a lot of money for a phone for unlimited calls and unlimited text, and we're using hardly any of those. So do we need to shop around for better value? How many students check the network before they even bought the phone? For me, there's only 2 networks that can work in my village. It wouldn't be good value. I bought this great handset that I couldn't use. It's all about trying to get them to tie their usage in, because we're trying to get rid of impulse buying. We're trying to get them to recognise that value is only when it matches your needs and if you're going to use it. And if you're not, then it isn't good value. AirPods might be great, but at £200 a pop, are cheaper headphones better value? We also looked at comparison sites. We looked at comparing different mobile phone deals. And we showed them how there's some good deals out there if you're willing to look around, but you've got to read the small print. So we looked at things like redemption deals. So it says it's £6 a month, but then underneath it says it's actually £21 a month. How does that work? So we talked about how what really happens is you buy the phone and they send you a load of vouchers, and on the 3-month anniversary you send in your bill. On the 6-month anniversary you send in your bill, and they pay you back bit at a time. Well, that's good value, but of course they're hoping you're going to forget. So you need to set a reminder in your phone to continually send them in to get the money back. And of course, if you can't afford that money to go out each month, then it's not good value, even if it would be in the long run. So it was just trying to get them to recognise that there's good value out there. You need to be able to read the small print and not get taken in by things. Shiny adverts in supermarkets don't always mean it's good value. And the core message, it's about what you need. If it's not going to meet your needs, however cheap it might be, it's not good value. Hopefully that was of use, and I will speak to you all again next week.